Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. So today we will be comparing the Tati Beauty to these Amazon velour puffs that were $5.99 for 3. So I'm gonna do half of my face. With the Tati Beauty and then the other half with the velour puff. And then we'll see if I just have never used these and these are more affordable. So we shall see what the difference is. So if you're interested in watching this, please stick around. Jumping right into it. So I feel like I haven't filmed in forever, so I'm kind of like, where do I start? So I already have my eyes done and my eyelashes are a little crazy, but that's okay. So, and eyebrows are done. So what we're gonna do is we are going to start by priming our face. So we're gonna use the Poreless Putty Primer, e.l.f. And this side will be Tati Beauty. Hopefully I don't mess up. So I put it on here and I'm going to, whoa, I always get so much. Let's draw a line right there. Just half right there. And I know that she said to do a swiping motion for foundation, so I'm going to do that today. But, oh, and by the way, I washed this. I hand washed it and then I dried it in the dryer. And it's fine, it didn't tear. I know that a lot of people have been saying that they're tearing, but mine is fine. So I'm not sure if maybe after a few times that will happen. So I'll keep y'all updated on that. And I'll insert a few clips on how I washed it. I literally just put it in water, washed it with dishwashing soap, Dawn. And then I put it in the dryer. And you can, well, at least for me, I don't want to tell you to do it and then it screws up yours. But what I did is I'm not going to speed up through any of this. So this is probably going to be a long video. What I did, what was I talking about? So I just washed it with dishwashing soap by hand and then I dried it in the dryer. And it is completely fine. Everything came out. Alright guys, we're going to be washing this. For the first time, we're going to wash it in the sink. We're not going to put it in the washer. Wash this one and then the little one. So let's see how this shit works. Wet it a little bit. And now let's put it in here. Okay guys, so that soap that I used first was just some random hand wash soap. So now I'm using our trusty Dawn, which I'm going to show you. This right here. And it looks like it's cleaning it off a lot better. You see that? Like earlier it was all, like it was not coming off, so it was just a fluffy soap. So now it's all coming off. Let's see. Looking good. When I messed with it earlier and I was like this, the little sponge inside does get all messed up, so you just have to fix it back, but I don't really care for that. It's not a big pet peeve for me. But you see how makeup I like that? You just gotta use the right soap. Put that in here. I'm gonna keep going, and then I'll be right back. Hi guys! So now what we're gonna do is we are going to blow dry this shit because it's super wet, like it's super soaked. I took all the water out, all that I could take out, so now I'm gonna blow dry it and see how fast I can get it to dry. That way I can put my makeup on. Okay, I'll be right back. We have a problem. I can't find my blow dryer, so I'm gonna put this in the, what is that thing called? Where you dry your clothes? The dryer. And let's see what happens, so I'll be right back. Okay, so now I'm going to take this little puff. Feels different, it feels cheaper. So let's grab some of this, put it there, put it there, put it here, and let's start putting it in. So how are y'all today? Today, I am filming this on a Saturday. Oh my gosh, this week was so long. I'm back at school, and sorry for all the readers out there, but I like to read when it comes to, interesting books that I pick out myself. But when it comes to school, I don't really like to do it, and I've been able to get away with it. Like not really reading for a long time. Like you don't really need to read the chapter, just make sure that you skim over it, whatever. But these two classes I have to actually read all the chapters, and I've had to read, this week I read 3 chapters, had to read 2 articles. Not fun. Okay, now we're done priming. So we're going to move on to the foundation, and I'm going to use this Revlon Age Defying foundation, and this is the same one that I've been using, so I kind of wanted to keep it consistent. So let's start by doing this side first, and I'm going to apply this here. Let's do the start here, and let's swipe it up. All right. And I'm just gonna go back and tap it in. Just want to make sure that it's all in there. I'm gonna get a little bit more. For the forehead and a little bit more for the nose. It's kind of hard to do halfway on the nose, so bear with me, guys, and everywhere else. But obviously I'll be able to tell you like how this cheek feels and all that. But yeah, so how are y'all doing? Did any of y'all go back to school? I think I've talked about it before, but I'm going to school for my MBA, my Master's in Business Administration with a concentration in accounting. So I want to get my CPA, so I needed to go back and I didn't necessarily need to get my master's. I just needed classes, like more accounting classes, more business classes in order to be able to take the test. But the master's is exactly how many classes I need. So I'm like, well, might as well get your master's, right? So I'm going to take this velour puff and do the same thing on the other side for the foundation. I'm just going to do the tapping. I really prefer to tap, tap, tap. I know she said to drag, but she hasn't came out with her video, ma'am. Calling Tati. She hasn't came out with her video on how exactly she uses it. So I really like just tapping the foundation in because I feel like it's pressing it in there, you know? If you see dryness on my nose, I am super dry from my nose. My allergies make me super dry everywhere. Okay. So it's actually looking pretty nice, So I am going to do the forehead now. Whoa, that's a lot. Just drag some over here. So yeah, let me know how you're doing down below. I am going to be posting 3 times a week. Maybe sometimes I'll do 2 times a week. If for some reason I can't post, I will make sure to let you all know on my Instagram. So if you don't already have me on Instagram, go follow me at Totally Thalia. It's exactly how it's spelled on my YouTube channel. But you can also follow the link in my About Me, and it'll take you there. Okay, spoiler alert. So far, it's looking pretty nice. It's looking good on both sides. So now I am going to move forward with concealer. Where are you? So we're gonna use this CoverGirl concealer. And so yeah, I'm stressing out over school. It's an online program, and the online program are 7-week courses. So the courses are super compact, like super compact. And so you have so much shit to do in the 7 weeks. Okay, now I'm gonna use the Tati Beauty on this side. So they're super compact, so obviously there's like so much. I always say obviously, but obviously it's not obvious to you, only to me. But yeah, the classes are super compact because they are 7 weeks, so they have to make sure that they're getting all of, everything they're trying to teach us in those 7 weeks. So it's kind of hard to do the half on this. So let's see if I can do it. Que imensa. Let's see how we do the nose. I think that's fine, and then I'll do the velour puff. So before moving to the other side, I am going to set really quick. I'm going to take this Becca Hydra Mist Set and Refresh powder. I don't really like this powder, but I am trying to use it up. So that's the reason I'm using it. So I'm gonna set my under eyes. Leave that, and then I'll come back and remove it. So let's move to the other side. And of course, the bad thing about this already is that it's a lot smaller. So you see I've already used this end. So now let's do the concealer. You can definitely fold this as well, just like you can the Tati Beauty. What am I thinking? Meh. I don't know. I don't really like how it left this side's concealer, but it may be that I let it dry too long. This concealer can dry up quickly. Okay, quickly. So yeah, I'll be super stressed out, and I hope I can continue with my schedule for YouTube. But again, if for some reason I can't, I will post it on Instagram. I can't post on here because I don't have the community, like, to let you guys know what's going on, because you only get the community option when you have, I think when you have 1,000 subscribers, then you can post on the community so you guys can see. So now I'm gonna set my under eye over here. Let's put some more. I don't know why I'm adding more if my skin is dry at the moment, but I am. Okay, now I'm going to remove the excess powder on the Tati Beauty. So I'm just gonna take this right here and just okay. Now let's do the same thing on the other side, but with velour puff. Why did I do that? Okay. Now that's done, and I'm going to do a little contouring with this Tristique bronzer or contour stick. So we're just gonna pop this here. Pop this here. Do a little bit of that. Beam, 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 beam. Here. And now let's start. So I'm gonna switch to the other side. I didn't know this when I was first, oh my gosh, I look so wet, so pale. So I didn't know the first time, but you can move this around, like put it on this side or put it on the other side. So I'm gonna change sides and I'm going to start. So some people's little Blendifuls apparently tore when they did that. So just be very careful. I guess you shouldn't have to be careful, but I haven't had that issue. I just pop it from one side to the other and I've been fine. So I don't know what the dealio is on the halfway. All right. Blend, blend, blend. Oh, and if you want to see what is inside the Blendiful, go check out Jenn Luvs Reviews. I'll put her channel down below. She actually cut her Blendiful open for science, she said. But she wanted to see what was inside. So go check out her video if you want to see what's inside the video. It's just a little foam thing, nothing crazy. But yeah, I'll put the link to the video down below. That way you can go check it out. And you can check out her review as well. She's been on YouTube for quite some time. She has a lot of subscribers, so I feel like she knows what she's talking about. If you don't believe me, you could check her out. Okay, now let's do the other side. So, I said this on my Instagram, but the other day, my dog scared the shit out of me, my German Shepherd, my bigger dog, because she was outside with my husband, and they were out there for like 5 minutes, right? And then she starts barking, and I freak out because I'm like, what the hell is she barking at? And she's looking straight inside the house, and me and my other dog were just chilling on the couch. So I'm laying down and she's laying down, but she's barking like if there's someone there. There's a certain bark that she has. and she's barking, like looking straight inside the house where me and my other dog are, just looking inside. And no one was standing up, so we were laying down and she was looking straight inside and just barking like ferociously. And I was like, what the hell? And I just jumped out of the couch and opened the door for her, and she came in. But she was barking as if there was someone like in the house. It was so terrifying. I freaked out. Like, I just jumped out of the couch and freaked out. Okay, now we're done there. So now what's next? We're gonna bronze up. We're gonna bronze up and put some blush on. So we're gonna take LA. This is from the Hola Chola collection. And I'm actually not gonna use the puff for this. I came to a realization that I don't like using the puff for bronzer, blush, and blush. I prefer to use a brush. So I am going to use LA to bronze up. I don't know if it's the light washing me out or if I just look really, really pale. Okay. So what I like to do is bronze up, and then I'll go in and like tap it in with the Blendiful. So I'm gonna do that. Just like pack it in there, you know? Okay, the other side, the other side, the other side. I want you. So that's one scary thing that happened this time. Do you guys like hearing scary stories? Have y'all ever heard, if you are Mexican, or I mean, if you're from here but your parents are from Mexico or anything similar to that.
Have you ever heard that owls, lechuzas, are actually like witches or ladies?
Have y'all heard that before, or is it just my family? Because they've always said that. And so I've always kind of been, I've never seen an owl except for maybe at the zoo. But apparently, like, if there's an owl following you around, that means the lady's following you around. So, I don't know. Let me know down below if you've ever heard that, or is it just my family and we're crazy? But apparently what you need to do, if that, because it's not a nice lady. It's not like, oh, she's protecting you, right? Like a little angel. No, she's supposed to be like scary lady. So I'm going to do blush now. So you're supposed to echarles madres. So you're supposed to just cuss the shit out of them. Just like yell at them like, vete la chingada. Like, I don't know if you're supposed to do it in Spanish, but anytime that my family has told me, of course they're saying it in Spanish, and I don't know. I like cussing in Spanish. But it's just like, you just yell all these curse words to them, like just like, what echarles madres means is you're just talking mad shit to them. Like, ain't nobody invite you here, girl. But like, cussing, like, get the out of here, stupid. And then supposedly, like, it'll go away. It sounds weird, right? Okay. So now that's all done. So I'm going to take the Blendiful and just kind of same with this one, just to make sure it's on there, you know. Okay, I'm gonna add some highlight. And I'm using the Nikki Tutorials times Ofra, which I absolutely love. I got this in an Allure box. I was actually my very first Allure box, and I was so excited because I was like, hell yeah, my very first highlighter, like a year ago. So if you don't know, I haven't really been doing my makeup that long. That's why my skills are not the greatest, but I am trying to get better, and I will get better with you guys. You guys watching me and telling me what to do better. Okay, let me do a little something. I'm gonna do my under eyes because I look a little crazy, and my lips, and I'll be right back. That way I can give you my final thoughts on the velour puff and the Tati Beauty. Okay, we'll be right back. Okay, so we are back. So what do I think? So this velour puff is not as soft as the Tati Beauty. Can you see a difference? There's not really a big difference from what I can tell. On this side, the concealer doesn't look as good, and again, that may have been the concealer and not the velour puff. One thing I do notice is that this side looks a lot drier than this side, if that makes sense. Like, maybe I put more powder on this side, I'm not sure. What else? Yeah, I don't see a lot of difference. This one is a lot easier to apply because it is bigger. Can you see the size difference and the shape it is? But the velour puff, it worked. So if you don't want to pay, I believe it's $18.99 or $18 for the these two puffs right here, before you commit to that, I'm still super happy that I have these, and I bet I'm gonna use these more than the velour puffs. But say I'm washing these, I'll probably use these. So these they're $5.99, and they come in a pack of 3 on Amazon. I'm going to link it down below, that way you can go check them out. But if you want to just give them a try, they're $5.99 plus tax. You can try these, and then if you like how it does your makeup and you're like, I want to see if the Tati Beauties is a step up from the velour puffs, then you can order the Tati Beauty, but you don't have to jump in and pay $18.99. You know what I mean? So I will link that down below. And yeah, so those are my final thoughts. So do you need the Tati Beauty? Not necessarily, because I think the velour puff works almost the same. I think Tati Beauty is just a smidge better, but I do think that the velour puffs work and they're more affordable. So yeah, so thank you so much for being here. Let me know what you thought of this video. I really wanted to make this video so I can let you guys know, do you really need it? Like, do you absolutely need it? Because I've heard a lot of things like, it's just like the velour puff, like what's the difference? So I wanted to make this video, that way I can give you a little insight on that. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if you did, give it a thumbs up. Leave some comments down below what other types of videos you'd like to see. I have most of February already planned out, but if there's something that you want to see specifically, please comment it down below. If not, then I'll just move forward with the schedule that I have planned. And yeah, subscribe. Oh, don't forget about the giveaway. All right, so I will see y'all in the next one.